Well, hello my darlings, and welcome back to our channel. I am so glad you are here. Today on day 22 of Danie's Designs Craftmas 2018, I am going to share with you how to create this festive lamp using only a decorative bell and 3 glass candle holders. Stay tuned. For this project, you will need one of these decorative bells, a festive pick, any color, any design of your choosing. You will need 3 of these 4-inch glass candle holders, a push light. I've already wrapped mine in diamond wrap. You will need a length of this evergreen garland, as well as 9 lengths of these crystal garlands, 11 crystals long. Of course, you will need your handy dandy tools. Let's get crafting. So the first thing we are going to do is glue all 3 of our candlesticks together using a combination of our permanent glue and our hot glue gun. However, for those of you who have been with me for some length of time, you know whenever I'm working with glass, I choose to work with a 2-part epoxy. Unfortunately, in working with Craftmas 2018 this year, I forgot to check my inventory, and lo and behold, I am fresh out, and as such, we're going to have to revert to an old technique. And so, as you can see, I went in with my permanent glue. I placed it around the brim of the top of that candle holder, and then on top of that, I went in with a piping hot stream of that hot glue. I found my placement. I applied some pressure because that hot glue is going to give us an immediate adhesion, and then I'm going to off camera repeat this step, placing my 3rd candlestick and setting the entire piece to dry for a few moments. So while we wait for our candlesticks to dry, we are going to prepare our bell by taking off the very top of it. And to do this, we are going to go in with our wire cutters and cut the singular strands of this material that connects to the top of that bell. Now, as you can see, I'm just going in with 1 snip. This bell is not hard in texture, and so it is not going to require a lot of effort, but just going around the top of that bell in an effort to remove that solid piece. So now that our candlestick has been glued together and we have prepared our bell, it is now time to place the 2 of these items together. Now here it is, I'm showing you how they're going to fit together, but of course this is without our adhesive. And in an effort to get this bell to sit on top of our candle holder, we are going to have to go in with a stream of our permanent glue, by placing a stream of it going all the way around the top of what is our 3rd candle holder. And then once we have placed that glue on top of the 3rd candle holder, we are going to seal it, of course, with our hot glue, which is going to give us our right now adhesion. And we are going to place a foundation of that hot glue all around the top as well. Once we have done that, we're going to take our bell, place it to sit on top of the candle holder, hold it into place, and then we are going to start to pipe hot glue all the way around on the underneath, as well as on the inside of that bell. Once you have placed your foundation of hot glue, you are going to have to hold this in place for a few moments to make sure that your bell has set. So here we have our bell that has been dried and set into place using our combination of a permanent glue and our hot glue. And now what we are going to do is place our evergreen garland going around that candle holder and spiraling all the way down to the bottom. Now, if you notice, I'm not using any hot glue at this moment because this tinsel actually has wire in the stem of it. So as you can see, I'm placing it going all the way around and it is actually sitting in place. I would suggest that you wrap it around, find your placement first, and then when you are comfortable with where it sits, you can then go in with your hot glue gun in very strategic places and pin down, or rather tack down your garland wherever you see fit. All I'm doing here as a bottom is just forming a hook with the piece that I just cut and embedding that hook into another part of the garland so that it stays secure. And here you see I'm placing my hot glue in one place just to make sure that this garland is going to stay in place. What we are going to do now is we are going to simply take our garlands that we have measured 9 lengths of them with 11 crystals per length, and what we're going to do now is we're simply going to place our garlands all the way around the top of the bell. And how we're going to do this is simply place them and counting 8 spaces. As you can see, the bell is adorned with a pattern of holes and nooks and crannies, and I'm going to be using the holes on the bottom, which is now the top of the bell, to create the pattern of garlands that I would like to see. And so I am going to count from where I placed my first O-ring, 8 holes, and I'm going to attach my second O-ring in the 8th hole like so. So this is what it's going to look like. And then I'm going to take another length of my garland and I'm going to place it 1, 2, 3 in the 4th hole and continue to overlap my garlands until I'm all the way back around where I started. So here we have our garlands that has now topped our bell, and what we are going to do now, the final piece, is take our decorative pick and set it into place. And this is going to be the punctuation that we need to demark where our bell ends and our candle holders begin. And as you can see, I'm simply putting this into place using my hot glue gun, applying some pressure and holding it, making sure that that hot glue has an opportunity to affix to the glass as well as to my ornaments. And then I'm simply going to take my push light and set it into place. I promise you it sits flat, and voila, here is the lamp that we have created today. And so I am going to secure this with some more hot glue, clean this up of any glue fronds, and return to show you what our finished project looks like. Well, here you have it, my darlings, our festive lamp that we created using a decorative bell and 3 glass candle holders. Is this not, or rather, does this not put you in a festive mood? It sure does me. Now, if I had to choose a favorite part of this project, I would have to say that my favorite part or my favorite function would have to be the LED lights that we have placed within the bottom of that bell. Not only does that LED light make our lamp a functional piece, but what it does is it also causes that beautiful light to shine through the decorative edges in that bell and reflect off of our beautiful crystals. My darlings, once again, I think I will have to say that we have nailed yet another piece, and we have done so on a budget. And so if you have found any value in this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, as well as leave me a comment in the comment section below. Tell me, how do you see yourself incorporating this glamorous piece into your holiday decor this year? I would love to hear from you. To my Danie's darlings, I just would like to take this time out, as usual and as always, to acknowledge you and thank you for your love, your comments, your questions, your feedback, but most importantly, my darlings, for your encouragement. Please know that none of it is wasted, and I appreciate each and every one of you. To those of you who may not yet be Danie's darlings, however, we would like to humbly invite you to become a part of this growing and awesome community as we learn from and craft with each other on a weekly basis by subscribing to our channel and pressing or ringing rather the notification bell to ensure that you are made aware whenever any of our videos have been published and when we do go live as a community. We would love to have you. So before I sign off of Danie's Designs Craftmas 2018 Day 22, I'm going to leave you with a motto to our channel, which is simply this: why buy when you can DIY? And so, my darlings, my loves, until tomorrow when I see you again for day 23 of Danie's Designs Craftmas 2018, I say to you, please, please, please take care of yourselves for me. Know that I love you all. Bye now.